Hello, I'm DJ Crazy Jimmy, aka James Dwyer. Welcome to my YouTube channel. If you're new here, I like to just upload videos to document my life and kind of what's going on in my life. I shoot a lot from this room. I'm in the Philippines right now, and I've been here for about 16 months. And if you're new to this channel, I'm just asking you to leave a comment at the end of this video if you want, or any point in time in this video. Just be a great thing. You don't have to give it a like, you don't have to give a dislike, and you don't have to subscribe. Just leave a comment. That's all I ask. Neither here or there, let's get into the video. What I like to do on this channel is just talk, so that's kind of like what I do. If you're willing to listen, that's cool too. So neither here or there. I've been in the Philippines for about, 16 months this time around. Unfortunately, I have to go home soon. It's in February. Right now it's December 23rd, December 22nd, 23rd? It's 23rd right now. It's the 23rd of December in the Philippines. So that means I'm always one day ahead of the United States. One day ahead of the United States about by 12 hours. Some places a little bit more than that. But sometimes it's kind of hard calling home and talking to friends and family from home because they're sleeping when I'm awake. Right now it's really early in the morning. It's probably like 3 o'clock in the morning in the United States. Depending where my family is in the United States, I have family all over the country. So neither here or there, that's kind of what it is. You know, I really miss riding my motorcycle. If you go on my YouTube and you look at motorcycle, DJ Crazy Jimmy Motorcycle, you'll see some of my videos where I'm actually riding my motorcycle down I-4 in Orlando, Florida. And I don't ride fast. I always ride safe. And I always had like a little GoPro camera. I would always record my rides just to do it. I like actually recording media. I never really had much to record with other than just my GoPro. I mean, I never had many things to record because I like recording media. I don't actually know what to record. Like, I don't do YouTube videos that much. Like, I didn't actually sit in front of the camera that much. I just like to record things I was doing, like playing drums, playing guitar, recording my motorcycle rides. I like to do that on YouTube, but this channel, if you've been watching some of those content, this is a new take on it. If you're watching this video, most likely this is your first video you've ever seen from me. So a lot of the videos I do, I repeat kind of the same content over and over again because I don't have a lot of subscribers. And because I don't have a lot of subscribers, I have a lot of subscribers compared to like some YouTube channels are just starting out, like 870, 890. But that's another story for another time. Maybe just now. I don't know. You have to get to know me, but I'm kind of goofy and I kind of like to talk. So the thing about this video is I don't edit this video. I just kind of upload this whole video where I'm just talking and kind of like get some practice talking in front of the camera. That's the whole point of this YouTube channel. And either here or there, what I'm trying to say is that I do miss riding my motorcycle. I had a Yamaha YZF 600R. Now, if you don't know what that is, that's basically an R1, an R2, and R3 before they came out with the R series motorcycle of the Yamaha. And that bike was pretty fast. It can get up to, I got it up to 110 miles an hour between Orlando and the beach one time. And that was pretty scary for me. I know there's a lot of people who ride motorcycles that go a lot faster than that. And I don't know, maybe they have a death wish, but I never thought it was a good idea. But I just miss riding my motorcycle. I miss going to the beach on my motorcycle. I miss watching the sunsets and the sunrises on my motorcycle just by riding out to the beach. And in Orlando, I used to ride to where they would launch a space shuttle, and I used to watch the sunset over the sunrise over in Melbourne. I can't remember if it was a sunrise or sunset. I can't remember for some reason. It's the East Coast, so it was a sunset. But it would also rise over there too. So I'd go to different parts of the beach to watch the sunrise, and then I'd go to different parts of the beach to watch the sunset. Yeah, but I used to watch the sunset over the vehicle VAB building, the vehicle assembly building for the space shuttle. And of course, they don't use the space shuttle anymore. But I do know that they still use that building for something. I don't know what. But it is kind of a big, secure building that you can't get to. I know some people went out there and went camping one time and got away with it. I know I've heard stories like that, but there's like a lot of security over there, a lot of private security to secure that whole area. So it's kind of like a really bad idea to go mess with NASA's secured building, but neither here or there. It's a beautiful place. There's a lot of wildlife. It's beautiful over at the beach over there. And you can smell the ocean. Like here in the Philippines, I don't know. Maybe I've been in the Philippines long enough that I can't smell the ocean. You can't smell the salt water. But when you go into Melbourne from Orlando, and you've been living in Orlando for a lot of period of time. I lived in Orlando for about 15 years. So I don't know. When I went to the beach, I wasn't used to smelling the salt water, but you can actually smell it when you went to the beach. So I thought that was kind of cool. I I don't know. Maybe I make these videos a little bit. I talk a little bit quick because I'm afraid my wife's going to knock on the door here. But in the Philippines, we built this house. I've been living with my family, my wife's family, and we built this house separate from their house. It's got our bed, our air conditioning, our internet, we don't have TV, but we have phone here, but we have TV inside the house. And that's kind of like what we do. We just hang out all day long, and we were working at the beach sifting sand. In my last video, I kind of talked about how we were sifting sand and the police shut us down from sifting sand. But we're actually probably going to go over to the river. Let's see, how is he related to me? My niece's through marriage, her husband's house. So I don't know I don't know. You can't. I don't know who he is in family terms, but he's my niece's husband. So my niece's husband, that's what it is. We're going to go over to his house, and actually he has like a big giant riverbed over there, and sifting these stones that we've been, like little pebbles of stone, we've been getting 2 different sizes and selling them for about 40 pesos, like a sack, half a sack of stone, which they're very heavy, and to lift up, but neither here or there. They're 40 pesos a bag, so that's what, 50 pesos is $1 right now. 52 pesos used to be $1. I wish it would go back up because that means my money's worth more here. But so it's 50 pesos now, a sack. So that's what it is. Neither here or there. This video, and I say that a lot, neither here or there. This video I'm going to keep kind of short. I just wanted to release another video of me documenting my life, talking about what's going on here. Oh, what else is going on? Maybe Christmas is happening, and we don't have a lot of money right now for the Christmas season. We have a lot of people who live in this house. We have a lot of presents we could buy, but we don't have a lot of money for Christmas this year, unfortunately. We're just kind of like celebrate it with food and being able to be with family, but unfortunately, we don't have a lot of money like we did. We had a little bit more money last year to buy presents and stuff like that, but this year we don't have as much. It's kind of sad, but there's not much we can do. Living in the Philippines, I can't work. So that's kind of the hard thing about being in the Philippines is that I can't work because it's against the law. So, you can't work unless you have a work visa. And even if I did have a work visa, I don't necessarily understand a lot of the native tongue here. Bisaya, Hiligaynon, and Tagalog is the national language, and but where I live, it's Visaya and Hiligaynon, and there's so many different dialects of language here in the Philippines that, depending where you are, you're gonna have to learn that dialect of language, and that's kind of the big thing is that I don't know Visaya and Hiligaynon, and if I had a job, I wouldn't necessarily know what to say or do in my job to keep that job, to get instructions to know what to do in that job, and how to perform well in that job and all that stuff. So if it was like painting, or if it was like, I don't know how to weld, but a lot of the family members here that I live with weld. If I was a welder, I guess I could do that, but if I had to get instruction and know how to weld or whatever, I wouldn't know what to do. Somebody would have to translate to me in English. And a lot of people in the Philippines speak English. They find it really hard to speak English. And if you speak English to somebody in the Philippines, they call you a nosebleed, because they get nosebleeds if they talk too much English, because it's too hard thinking to be able to speak to translate to English, and that's kind of one of the things. So neither here or there. Here I am saying it again. Some of these videos are kind of cringy. They're just me uploading to YouTube, and I really wish that I could get into doing something here where they make a little bit more money, but we've been living off of we have a small budget set up. Once a month we pay for all of our bills and everything that we need to do, and that's pretty much what we do for the whole entire time I'm here. And I've been here for about 8 months this time around. I would like to stay a little bit longer, but my wife wants me to go back to the United States to work again so she can come join me in the United States. We've been working on her visa, and my wife, I really wish she would do some YouTube videos with me, but it's just me talking into the camera, so I don't necessarily know if she's going to be interested in sitting next to me while I talk and actually want to talk with you too, because she probably is kind of shy. a little bit to be on camera. And she said she would do YouTube with me in the future, maybe if I get a following or something like that. But I'll have to up a lot more videos to be able to get some sort of following and actually maybe makes a little bit better content. But neither here or there. I just like to talk in the camera. Thank you for listening. Thank you for coming to my channel. If you're listening this far, that means you're actually interested in some of what I had to say about the Philippines, about my life, about what's going on. Leave a comment below. What was your favorite video? If you ever watched any of my other videos, if you're going to watch some of my other videos, please leave a comment below. Leave a like, dislike. I appreciate it. Thank you. Neither here or there. Thanks for checking out my video. See you next time. See you in the next video.